So do you want to exponentially increase your sales using the power of videos? In this video, I want to go deep into it. I'm going to be sharing with you a mind map and also examples of many video funnels. So the topic of this video is how to exponentially increase your sales using video funnels. And it's going to be the ultimate guide to video funnels. There are many trainings on this. A lot of people have done, different tutorials on video funnels, but I'm making it the most simple for you to understand. So if you stay till the end of this video, I am going to be sharing with you the concepts about video funnels. How does it really work and how do you really, put this together? What are the 6 different types of funnels that you can actually include video in to generate automated sales? I'm going to share with you the top 7 tools that I would recommend as somebody wants to put this entire thing together. And towards the end, I'm going to give you a $397 gift and a whole bunch of funnels that I've created for you guys to just go and, get your hands on. But you got to stay and watch this video till the end. Only then it will make sense. Okay. So first of all, I want to thank you for watching this video. And if you're eager to learn about this, just type video money in the comment box. Type video money in the comment box because I want to see who are the people who are really serious about who are going to be taking notes and implementing this knowledge. Okay, I've personally done over 5 crores, touching over close to $1 million in video funnel sales. I use webinar funnels. I use videos also to get people into the webinars. I'm going to show you where all you can use video to actually create that kind of momentum in your sales process, because ultimately sales is what? It's a transfer of energy. And if you're able to provide value to people in the form of videos, if they're able to see that, they'll be ready to make a buying decision on autopilot. And so you can actually make money on autopilot if you know how to implement this. But before I actually, get into the funnels, I want to share with you some concepts, some very important concepts that you need to know. First of all, I want to tell you that sales is not about the funnel. Let's go into the concept. Sales is not about the funnel. Okay. Many people think that, okay, tell me exactly what funnel you have. Let me copy it and let me generate sales. It is not about the funnel. The funnel is only the tool that can actually help you. Okay. So in other words, sales is also not about the tool that you're using or the appointment system that you're using. It is not about most people, they are so stuck up with the idea that, okay, tell me which tool you're using. And they think that if I use that tool, then I'll be able to generate a lot of sales. It's not about the funnel. It is not about the tool. These are only the structures. These are only the frameworks that can ease the sales process. But ultimately, sales is about this. Sales is all about the results that you can deliver for people. Okay. Sales is all about the transfer of your energy to others in the form of your videos. And ultimately, video is just a medium of communication, because the evergreen principles of sales will always be there. If you can convert people in a face-to-face, one-to-one really well, video is only going to be helping you leverage that better and grow much more exponentially. So I just want to make it very clear that even though I'm going to share with you some frameworks of some of these funnels, I cannot guarantee any results, because it all depends on the deeper elements of what exactly are you offering, how can you really effectively, communicate using the power of videos. And it is not about the tools. It is not about I would say only 5% of your success depends on all the tools and the frameworks, what I'm going to share with you. 80% of your success depends on your mindset and your intentions. 15% of your success depends on the way that you communicate, your external communication. So there's internal communication, external communication, and tools. And most people in the whole video sales world, they are focusing on tools. They're giving 90% weightage on tools, saying that, hey, just come and copy my funnel and make a lot of money. Stay far away from such people, because the tool setting up is the most easy part. Okay. But you need to understand and engineer the psychological elements of yourself first, and then the communication that goes along with it. Okay. So anyway, let's come back over here. I'm going to now share with you the 6 types of funnels here. First, I want to share with you where all can video sales funnels be used, because there are different methods on where all it can be used. And here are the different ways that you can use video sales funnels. So you can use video sales funnels to sell digital products. Like in my case, I sell digital products. E-commerce business, you want to sell physical products. Consulting and services businesses. I mean, these are the only types of business that there are in the world. Okay, even if you're running a franchise business, or even if you're running like an aggregator-based business, ultimately, it only comes down to the few steps of traffic, leads, prospects, sales. I mean, that's like pretty much the flow of the funnel on how it goes. So the video sales funnel concept can be used to sell all these different kinds of products. Now, I'm going to share with you the components of a video marketing funnel. And many of you would have heard of this concept, AIDA concept. It is a very famously used, marketing, framework. Now, AIDA is what? AIDA is awareness, consideration, conversion, and loyalty. Okay, AIDA in another word it's also this is the full form. Okay, let me just AIDA is awareness, interest, desire, and action. And the same thing I've represented here in the form of awareness instead of interest as consideration, conversion, and loyalty. Okay, just a different way. So I got this this snapshot from WooTag. Okay, you can see that their logo is there. So awareness is the first step. That means you can use videos at every stage of the funnel, whether it's at the awareness stage, consideration, conversion, and loyalty. See, awareness is where like people who do not know about you and you want to really establish a trust and rapport with them, you can build that awareness in the form of videos in the top end of your funnel by adding your profile videos, how-to videos, branded videos, and that can be on your YouTube channel, and all of that comes there. You can see on the right side video in video gallery and so on. Okay. So the second stage is consideration. So if somebody is really interested about it and they want to know more about your product or service, then you can have explainer videos, product-based videos, behind-the-scenes videos, and this is where you can gain more insights. Okay, for personal intent, persona intent, and you can even do product polls to find out what do they really want. So for example, if somebody gets into my funnel, I have like a survey that I run people through, and there's a video that explains as people go through the survey. And at the end of the survey, I also help people identify if this is the right thing for them or not. Okay, so you guys can go and check it out. I actually have a link over here. You can see my survey based funnel. I'll just see if I can pull up that link. It's sids.co/ I think qualify, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, where is that? Yes, this one, right? If you go to sids.co/qualify, you'll be able to see, I've put that link on the top there. You'll be able to see how I do the survey based funnel. Okay, the start of the survey does not have a video, but as you go through the video, as you complete the survey, at the end of whichever segment you get into, because it's a multi-step survey, based on the answers that you give, you would land in different places. Okay, and I have videos explaining each of the steps. So you can use this. I use this particular survey based funnel for the qualification process. Okay, the qualification process. Now, the conversion is the testimonial video. So normally in my webinars, for me, the conversion happens inside a webinar. Okay, and that's where I share testimonials, I share live stories, and of course, that's where I'm able to also demonstrate and explain my product on a more deeper level and explain my concept on a more deeper level. And that's where I get them to go and buy my products. Okay, so they go click on the button, they go to cart, and I'm going to share with you later on. There's a webinar funnel, and there's an automated webinar funnel, and there's also a consultation funnel. I'm going to give you these different ideas in the next few steps. Okay, and then for loyalty, you can do tutorials, podcast demonstration. In fact, I'm doing this particular video not just to increase the awareness for people who are not in my community yet, but also for people in my community to establish that loyalty even more, because I want to give you like all the different steps. Okay. So if you see, this is pretty much the format of how videos can be used at different stages of the funnel in terms of awareness building, consideration, conversion, as well as loyalty. Now, in terms of conversion, you can use automated webinars as well as live webinars. Okay. First, let's understand the live webinar video sales funnel. And I would recommend a lot of you to start off with live webinar videos, because that is the best converting medium that I have seen so far. Okay, there's nothing else that comes close to live webinar if you're able to follow a webinar system. And once you're in my community, I'll tell you more about that at the end. I actually teach a webinar selling template, which many of my students have used, and they are making like insane amounts of money because of applying the formula. Okay, the framework. So anyway, the webinar, if you look at it, this is how a webinar flow goes. So you run a Facebook ad. This is what I do. People come to a landing page. In a landing page, they give their information. Then they come to webinar invite, and they get to see a video of mine. And then after that, they come to the actual webinar where the trust happens there. Then I share success stories, and then I make them buy my product. Okay, so there's a target. Target the right people. There's no like, trust, try, and buy. Okay. So in my case, I don't give them to try, but they get to see the proven system inside my live webinar. Okay. Now, just to take this a little bit further, here is how a video funnel is structured when it comes to you want to make this like a really awesome video based webinar funnel. This is how it goes. Okay. So what you can do is you could have a video on your webinar registration page telling people on why they need to be there for the webinar, and once they give their information, you get them into your email list, and you get them on a thank you page, and you can even record a video saying, hey, thank you for registering for my webinar. Great to have you there. And then once they're on your list, then you can email them a few teaser videos to prime them up, to prep them up. And this happens even in my case. If anyone registers for my webinar, I have a whole bunch of videos programmed for like 25 days that's going out to them. And it's not sales videos. I'm not trying to sell anything to them. I want to add value to them. I also share them to case studies and interviews of my successful students who, which will really increase or pre-frame them, knowing well that yes, they have an interest towards it and they want to really go for, they want to be there for the webinar. So I want to get maximum people to the webinar. So I also use videos to warm them up, to pre-frame them before they come inside the webinar. Then of course I send the reminders before the webinar, 3 reminders at least I send. They come to the live webinar and they buy my product. In my case, I don't have a webinar replay, but I actually point them to a synopsis video where I give them, my webinar is like 90 minutes in duration. My synopsis video is 30 minutes in duration. So I just give them a synopsis, and people in that synopsis itself, I give an idea on how people can actually buy my product, which is also explained of that. So if you see that the funnel is, there's video at different stages. You can use video in the registration process and thank you step, in the teasers and the live webinar and the replay. Okay. So this is an example of a webinar based sales funnel. By the way, if you are finding this really useful, right, just type super useful in the comment box, because there are not many people who go into this level of depth to explain stuff. And even if they do, see, there is a way on how to simplify the whole knowledge. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you now, video sales funnels can be applied only in these 4 to 5 scenarios. Everything else is just like just a mix and match. Okay, but what I'm going to share with you today is stuff that really works. It's tried and tested in the proven world. And if you just pick any one and just deploy it with the right messaging, with the right intent, you're going to see some magic happen in your business. Okay, let's come back over here. So let's go and look at an e-commerce video sales funnel. Now, let's say if you're selling any kind of physical products, merchandise, physical products, you could use something which looks like this. Okay. Now this is a pretty interesting funnel you can see here. So let's say you do a video ad. Okay. You have a video ad, and from a video ad, you have like, people going to a pre-sell engagement page where there's some conversation happening over there, and people who are interested. You talk about the basic pre-sell of the particular product. Okay. Then what you do is, from the pre-sale, you push them into the product page where they actually go and check out and they buy. Now you can have retargeting at different stages of this particular. Retargeting is what people are showing interest at every stage of the purchase process, the sales process. You can segment your audience based on at what stage are they getting stuck. Okay, and how you can retarget or only chase those people who have not made the buying, who have not completed the purchase at each of those stages. So let's say you have an engagement page, and then people, they come here and maybe they're not interested. So you can retarget them and bring them back to the video ad. That's one option. Or you can retarget them and bring them back to the engagement page. Okay. The next is, let's say somebody comes to the store page, they look at the product and you have a video there and they decide not to buy. You can retarget them back to that page. You can see the loop happening there, retarget to visitors. Then let's say they come to the product offer page. So they know about the product, then they come to the offer page where you're giving the final offer with the countdown timer and all that stuff. And let's say if they buy, yes, they go to the shopping cart and they check out. Okay, that's the ideal process. But in case they do not buy from the product offer page, you can actually retarget them again using video, saying that, hey, why don't you buy the product? Just go and check it out. Here's a special deal. Go and use this coupon code. Something like that, where you can actually raise that the desire level for them to go and make that, because they're somewhere, they're in the closing stage. They've not just made the transaction. So you can chase them even at that point to complete the sale. And once they complete the sale, then what you can do is they come to the checkout page. Then you can do an upsell sequence. That means, let's say they've bought some, I don't know, let's say somebody has bought a health drink or something like that. Okay. They bought a health drink or a nutrition product. Then you can give them other products. Hey, you just bought this. Why don't you buy these things? Why don't you buy these other health related stuff, which is related to that, but it's not the same product. And then you can upsell them again using videos. You can even retarget them on other products because they have already become a customer. And then of course, that's a thank you page. So you understand, videos can be used at all these levels. You can have different kinds of video ads. You have a different video ad for the engagement page, a different video ad for the store page, a different video for the product offer, retargeting, and it goes on. So you're able to understand, right? This is actually an engine. It's actually like it's a system. And the beauty about implementing these systems is that once it's set, And once you know your numbers, once you've hit a sweet spot, right? Like if you put like $1 intake, $3-4 out, it's crazy. You can really make this work like magic. Okay. Now the next funnel I want to share with you is a consulting video sales funnel. So this works really well for anyone who wants more services based clients, where you want to do any kind of consulting work, or you want to sell a service. Let's say you are an agency, you want to get more web projects, you want to get more social media projects, you want to offer your service as an expert or a service provider, then I would recommend a consulting video sales funnel. Now this is something which I've got from one of my mentors. His name is Sam Owens. Okay, and I look at his, I've just taken a snapshot of his process from start to finish, and he's a consulting expert, consulting.com. And this is the process. I'll walk you through this step by step. So the first step is to run a Facebook ad. Let's say, for example, he spends like, these are some of his numbers, $1 a click. Then they come to the landing page, 33% conversion. So he spends maybe $3 a lead. And then he comes to the value video. So the video is used here to give some valuable piece of information. So if you're going to be selling, let's say, your consulting or your service, you want to sell your websites, you're going to be building websites for others. You have a value video talking about, why it is important to have a website and what are the components of a successful high converting website. So let the people watch that video, and then you can, at the end of the video, you can say, okay, this is, since we cannot take too many projects, we wanted to complete this survey so that, we know for sure that we want to work with the right people. So in the survey, you ask a lot of qualifying questions. Okay. And, you can also calculate what is your cost per application fill or cost per survey fill. So you have a cost per click, cost per lead, cost per video view, per video viewer, and cost per application or a form fill. Now this $30, what was the example that's given here? You'll know what is your cost of somebody who's actually filled out a detailed form, and they are your ideal prospect. And then of course you get them into the calendar, an appointment system. I'm going to share with you some tools towards the end on what is the best appointment system tool. Put them on a calendar, get them on a call, on a one-to-one call, because you would have qualified them. In fact, through the survey itself, you can qualify or disqualify them. Okay. If they're qualified, only then they get to the calendar. In case they don't have the time, they don't have the budget, they don't have the money, they don't have the desire to go forward, you can just disqualify them and not even take them to the calendar page. You can do stuff like that. And then they come to the call, and in the call, let's say you do a 25% conversion. So, I mean, his numbers are like $120 cost per client acquisition, whereas I think the product that he sells is over $2,000 or $3,000, something like that. Okay. So if you look at this, the entire process from start to finish is they see the Facebook ad, they click on the ad, they come to a page which looks like this. They give their details, they go and watch the value video. Okay, if I zoom it in a little bit more, they watch the value video, then they set up a calendar appointment. And then after that, they get into the system, and the deal actually closes in the one-to-one. Okay, it happens in the call, in the consultation call. And before they even come to the consultation call, they like if you want to follow this process, you need to collect all their data before they even come in. That means what are their problems, what is their goal, what methods have they used in the past, where do they want to go. So you can get straight into the problem, and then you can address those problems, and you can say, hey, this is our price points, and if you're ready, you got to make a buying decision in the next week or so. And then so you need to establish value in that call before you actually ask for the sale, ask for the service. So was this cool? All of you just type in the comment box, super duper cool in the comment box, because this is one of the most ultimate video sales funnels that I actually shared with you, especially if you're in the services based business. Okay. So next I'm going to share with you another funnel, which is an automated webinar funnel. Okay. An automated webinar funnel. An automated webinar funnel, I've also been testing this out, and it's going pretty well. I get 1/4 of the results that I get in my regular webinar funnel. And you guys can go and check it out. I'm going to give you a link, and you can go and see how my automated webinar works. You can note down that formula. Okay. So an automated webinar funnel looks something like this. Okay. So you have a Facebook ad, landing page, webinar registration page. Now this is an example of Demio. Okay. Demio is another really cool webinar tool that I would recommend even for automated webinars. It's really nice. Come to thank you page. They watch a video, pre-frame 1, pre-frame 2, then attendance reminders. They come to the webinar. Okay. The webinar will be pre-recorded, so it's completely automated. And then you send them to the sales page, and then you have a deadline email. So then they buy the product. Now look at this, an affiliate program. If you have affiliates, you can ask your affiliates to also come and register for the same thing. Then they would come and they would make a purchase. So in essence, what you're seeing here is an automated webinar funnel. The only change here is, instead of going live at that time, you can have an automated webinar where you can set at what duration you want the webinar to keep running for it to keep going. Okay, now by the way, you guys want to see my automated webinar? Just type BIO in the comment box. Yeah, BIOs, bring it on. Okay, so I'm just going to share with you one link, and you can note down this link now, but go and watch this later. Go and watch this later because I want you to be focused on this particular video. Okay. So my automated webinar runs, you can actually check it out on this link. You can see there, right? sids.co/formula. Just note down this link, sids.co/formula, and go later and watch my automated webinar. Exactly how I'm able to connect it to the sales process and promote my products and stuff. So even that's working really well for me. I'm doing a combination of both. So there are some people who want instant gratification, and some people they don't mind waiting and coming for the live webinar. So I capture my audience at both stages of the funnel. Okay, so now that I've shared with you all of this, we have done a recap. I've shared with you the video marketing funnel. I've shared with you the live webinar, e-commerce, consulting, and automate. And pretty much you only need these. You don't need any more than what you see on the screen here. Okay, if you just take even one of this and start running, it can really grow. So now I'm going to share with you the top 7 tools that I'm using. And I'm also going to give you links to those tools. Some of them are my affiliate links. You can go and just trial it out and see how it works, because these are the most essential tools that really work for me. And after I share the tools, I'm going to give you a $397 gift. Okay. So the first tool, the funnel builder tool, which I use, there are many people who use various tools. There's no doubts, many are good, but I prefer ClickFunnels. Okay. ClickFunnels is great. It's $97 per month. And it is an excellent tool because it has all the marketing features. And some of my students, they were like, some of them try to cut short that price point, thinking that they'll build their own WordPress landing page, they'll build their own stuff. But you know what? The way that you can customize things on ClickFunnels is brilliant, and it's built for marketers. And even if it's $97 per month, it is worth spending that money if you're serious about building a funnel online. Okay. The second tool that I use for my email system is ConvertKit. I really love it. Or GetResponse is also good. So you can go to sids.co/ConvertKit, sids.co/GetResponse if you want to trial out these 2 tools. Okay, pick any one which you prefer, and you can go with that. Number 3 is the webinar system. Now, Zoom is a great webinar platform. It's the most stable webinar platform. But if you're starting off, I would recommend that you use Demio, sids.co/Demio. And just trial it out for 14 days and see how it is, because that is where Demio, it has a feature of live webinar and automated webinar built into it. So you can start to use that engine. And Zoom is great for live webinars, very stable, and there's no lag in comments and stuff like that. I'm also testing out Webinar Jam, which is also a very awesome tool. Okay. Number 4 is your tracking system, because if you want to track the sales and the different stages, definitely you need to use the Facebook Pixels, Google Pixels, but I'm also using a tool called ClickMagick. Go and check it out. You can even trial this out, ClickMagick. Okay, go and check that out, and it's really awesome. I'm able to see the overall view of all my tracking that happens through that one system. Number 5 is appointment system. So if you want to do appointment system, and if you want to get people into that consultation funnel, right? This one is an awesome tool. Calendly.com is really good. Calendly integrates with Zoom, so in the premium account. So imagine people, they go through your consultation video, they fill up the survey, and then they go and set up the appointment. Automatically the Zoom link is also created and sent to them. So all you have to do is just open up your calendar and your link is ready. Just go in for the appointment. Okay, so it's brilliant. Number 6 is the conferencing for video conferencing. Like I mentioned, Zoom is good for video conferencing if you want to do any kind of the appointments afterwards. So Zoom is stable for like a meeting format, but for webinar, Demio is really good. And finally, for your video editing, if you want to do your video editing and stuff like that, I would recommend ScreenFlow and Camtasia. If you go to sids.co/ScreenFlow, sids.co/Camtasia, that's also good. Now, if you want to take a snapshot of the screen, take a snapshot of the screen. All those links are there. Go and check out those links, and it'll really work. Okay. So, how many of you want the gift? Just type love gifts in the comment box. Type love gifts in the comment box. Yes. So, I like to go in depth in any kind of my tutorials and stuff, and I'm doing this with the intent that you'll go and take action. Okay. So what I've done is I actually have a course worth $397. It's called Freedom Funnel Templates, and I normally give this only in my level 2 program. Like people who are implementing all my systems, I normally give this course only to them. But since you've watched this video till this end, I want to gift you this, and you just need to go to this link, sids.co/gift1. Okay, no spaces, sids.co/gift1. And if you click on that, you'll go to a page and you'll see I'm going to give you a special offer where you get this for free. Okay, for free only for a short span of time. And I don't know if this is on my YouTube channel for a while, and in case you click on that link and this is not working, I cannot help you because I'm just keeping it open for a short span of time. But if you want, you can go to this link, sids.co/gift1. Now, if you are serious about jumping into this bandwagon with me, where I will actually help you build a digital product business, like a digital coaching business without any office or employees, where you're able to sell digital products and courses and include 3 streams of income. Okay, if you come into my program called the Freedom Business Model Coaching, I'll help you use video funnels to create 3 streams of income. The first stream of income is digital products that you create on your own. I will actually teach you to build your own digital products. 2 is I will help you make money through affiliate marketing, promoting other people's products, which you can integrate into this, just like how I've given some of my affiliate links here. Some of you may go and pick it up, and I make commissions when you go and use those tools. And the third is consulting. Okay, consulting and coaching. So when you integrate consulting, coaching, affiliate marketing, and digital products into one system, I mean, it's a killer system. So what I would like you to do is go to this link. I think I've already shared this before. Go to sids.co/formula. Okay. And register for my next, go and watch that webinar. It's an automated webinar, and take action and jump into the bandwagon, because that's where I will actually show you how you can start to put this together and build a super profitable, lucrative business where you can do this without any office or employees, using systems. And if you know, at this point in my business, I'm automating at least 300,000 tasks in the background, and I don't need any employees, but a lot of tasks are being completely automated, and you're going to be learning some of those elements as you come inside my world. Okay. So I hope you found this video useful. If you're watching this on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button and share this video with somebody. If you know there's somebody who will be benefiting from this, please share it. If you're watching this on Facebook on my fan page, then or anywhere else, I would like to just tag somebody below in the comments. Tag somebody that you really love and you care about, who you feel they will be able to benefit from this knowledge. Okay. So that's it. I want to just sign off. Cheers. God bless, and keep watching out for more of my videos. I truly look forward to adding more value in your life. And I truly wish that you can use this knowledge to increase your sales multifold in the coming days and weeks to come. Okay. Cheers. God bless. Sids here, signing off.